Okay, let me tell you guys a quick story what happened to my car, yo. This is crazy. So as you guys know, I have a 2008 GTI. I have posted on the channel before, but I don't really upload constantly videos about cars. I don't know why, but I do a lot of stuff involving cars. So one day let's start off by the signs the car gave me. The engine was going bad. So the car was burning a lot of oil. That's one. About a few months back, I got an oil change because I do my oil change myself, and I seen like little silver metal shaving in the oil pan when I drained it. That was the second sign they gave me. One time I was on my lunch break at work and I was driving home. And no, I was driving to Burger King, and then the car was like, oil pressure is low, pull over. And then I pulled over and I got out the car and I looked, it was no oil on the floor. Oil was still in the pan. I don't know what was going on, but okay. So those are the three signs they gave me. And the other day I went to the city and I was driving back home, and I wasn't even speeding. I guess I was in second gear. I was in second gear, and I tried to accelerate to third gear, and then the car just said, the RPM just said whoop all the way up and went back down. The car shut off. It was not starting. It was not moving. So I had towed it home the same night. And then I'm like, okay, let me see if I could figure out what's wrong with the car. So I test for fuel. Fuel pressure was perfect. It was great. Everything was good. I test for spark. It was good. It was getting air, but the engine had no compression at all. So I'm like, okay, I guess the engine jumped timing, because when I took off the timing cover, the belt looked kind of chewed up, like it jumped a little bit and the valves got bent, so that's why the engine had no compression. And then I took it to the shop because I didn't have no tool at my house to check the compression in the engine. So I took it to the shop in the morning. I towed it to the shop, and then they test compression. They was like, oh, you need a new engine. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is so crazy when you maintain a car so good. Every little thing that was supposed to be done in the car, I did it on time. I never waited, and then the engine just went out of nowhere. Well, they gave me three signs: the metal shaving in the oil pan, the oil pressure was low, and I was driving. I had to pull over, and the engine was burning a lot of oil. I had to get an oil change every 3K miles on the car. Like, it was just crazy. But then I asked my teacher, like, why does the car burn so much oil? He was like, oh, it's probably because of turbocharged cars burn a lot of oil. I'm like, okay. So I guess that's why I wasn't too worried about it. And after that, what happened? The guy trying to sell me an engine for $1,600. I'm like, no way. I could go online and probably find something with lower miles, probably like 100. And my engine went at 90,000 miles. But when I went on some forums and I was reading, it was like, oh, that's common for the BPY engine. Don't get a BPY engine. They are so garbage. I guess Volkswagen did a poor design in the year of 2006 to 2009. Guess it was a very poor design on the engine. They jumped timing. They burn a lot of oil. The high pressure fuel pump fails. It's a lot of stuff when I was reading online. But listen, man, I'm about to get a new engine. I'm gonna drop it in. Make sure I take my old engine back and I'm gonna work on it at my house. See if I could put some new valves in it. Replace the oil the oil pump. I'm gonna see if I can replace all those stuff and see if the engine, put it in a new car and see if it will work. But now I'm currently looking for a new engine for my car. So hopefully that don't take as long as it's gonna take, cause like online I've been looking, I can't find any engine at all. Like, I'm unsuccessful right now in finding a new engine for my car. But I'm not mad about it. Like, I'm glad it happened so I could really start over and put a new engine in and maintain the car even more and see if the engine gonna go bad again. If the engine do go bad, I'm gonna just get a new car. Like, Volkswagen, the FSI engine are so garbage. Do not get them, guys. You can maintain the car, like, and the engine's still gonna go bad. Like, I had coils on my car, the rims, intake, can intake. I did the exhaust. I did a lot of stuff on my car. I put a radio in it. was just so much, and then the car just went. The engine gave me no sign, no engine check light, none of that. And only reason I knew my engine was gonna go bad over time was like online. I was reading on a forum, like I told you guys, I read a lot of those stuff. And when I was reading, there was like, it was this one guy who was like, oh, the last time my engine gave me when it was like oil pressure is low, my engine went bad in the next few months. I had to put a new motor in my car. So I was like, damn, that's probably gonna be me. I was scared, but stuff happens. You gotta get over it. It's life. Just move on with your life. Be happy and just work and just take care of yourself and buy a new engine, put in your car. So that's what I'm about to do. And yeah, I just had to share a little story with you guys because it's crazy. Like, the car gave me no problems. I drive it back and forth from school 3 hours to school, 3 hours back. And I recently did my thermostat, coolant flush, all that, and I did it by myself. So it's like, it's crazy how the engine just went after I did all that stuff to maintain it, change the valve cover gasket, all that I changed, and it still went bad because I thought the valve cover was leaking, so I guess that's why I was burning oil, but it wasn't that. It was actually probably like the oil pump failing or some stuff like that. I don't know, but yeah, guys, I just had to share a little quick story with you guys. So peace. I'm gonna update you guys very, very soon.